life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Everybody hear me okay? Okay, hello everybody. My name is MJ Edwards here, and welcome to the Ramley. So, we had some technical difficulties live streaming at 10:30. We had some equipment problems. Um, but we're on here and now streaming, so that's good. Love to see that. So, um, what are we? Happy Father's Day, first of all. Did everybody have a good Father's Day? With dads, grandpas, uncles, um, and so and so. So, what I am here to talk about today is some NFL news. We are here for some NFL news. Had to mute that. We are here for some NFL news that kind of shocks me. And you'll find out why here in a minute. So, Bengals star Trey Hendrickson's messy contract saga takes new twist as talks resume. One person said that they officially signed a deal with Trey Hendrickson, but it's still in the process, I guess you'll call it. Now, do I think that the Bengals will keep him? I do think so, because he's a really good player, very talented, and came from Florida Atlantic. So, at least that's what this says. So it says the Cincinnati Bengals have reopened negotiations with Trey Hendrickson, according to ESPN. Both sides are now communicating again. It appears offering a pathway to an agreement which may be reached ahead of training camp. So, that's one news. The next news I want to talk about that may be shocking to some people. I know I'm shocked. But will the Washington Commanders, oh my, will the Washington Commanders make the Super Bowl this year? That is a highly chance, they're saying. Oh no, where'd it go? There it is. So it says the Washington Commanders are a talented team, but they are far from a perfect roster. The team made it all the way to the NFC Championship last season but there are a few reasons why some are concerned that the team won't make it that far in 2025. So that's that news about the Washington Commanders. Next news. I didn't know this was a thing or not. I did not know this was a thing. But here it is. Could Giants host kicking competition in 2025? This is what it says. For a team that finished with the NFC's worst record in 2024, there aren't a ton of training camp battles for fans to monitor this summer. Rookie defensive tackle Darius Alexander will look to start from the jump, and there might be some noise at interior offensive line, but the New York Giants lineup can comfortably be penciled. I don't know. But anyways, in months before week 1. So that's that news. Next news. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh no. Sean Payton's impact at Broncos' strategic moves in 2025. It shows a video, but I'll post it now. Hold on just a second, guys. There it is. I just posted it. That's news about Sean Payton. Next, we're flying through these. 10 NFL teams could be getting new stadiums or major renovations. After the Raiders and Rams Chargers opened their stadiums in 2020, they raised the bar for the rest of the league. The facilities architecturally unique, modern, and serve as year-round destinations. The Falcons Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Vikings US Bank Stadium would also fit into that category. And it shows that the stadiums they are Tennessee Titans, which we know that now. Buffalo Bills, we also know that. Kansas City Chiefs, they're still working on that. Jacksonville Jaguars, that's a definite. The Chicago Bears, work on progress, but it's gonna happen. The Cleveland Browns, we all know that is a definite. They need it. Ooh, and the Cincinnati Bengals. That might be a war waiting to happen. That might be a war waiting to happen. Baltimore Ravens, which they already upgrade and whatnot, so they're ready for the season. They will remain at their current stadium until at least 2037. The Cincinnati Bengals, the team announced in May plans to make $120 million in improvements to Paycor Stadium, with construction running into 2026 in phases. Let's see here. My screen's frozen. There we go. The Carolina Panthers. The project agreement has been made, and they will start working on that, or already have. And the project is aiming for a 2029 completion. The Washington Commanders. New stadium at RFK site. It will be ready by 2030. So by 2030, that stadium will be done. And that's all we have. We kind of flew through that. Hold on, we're posting the stadiums. I know this was 2024, but it's still accurate. Oh yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention that this didn't say is the Houston Texans may be getting a new stadium or a huge renovation. So they will get a renovation or a new stadium. Let's see here. Close out. Let's find some more news. Oh, yeah. So, it is cutting time in the NFL right now, or soon. It is cutting time, and, it is cutting time, and soon or soon will be. So, what I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say is I saw some news that I didn't like. I guess I didn't like to see. Um, but things happen and we gotta move on. Seniors graduate. Um, but some of my football players, some of my basketball players, we don't know about track yet, but it's very devastating, let's put it that way, to see what I saw. So so I saw a couple players on Twitter that I've been with in my 3 years, well, 2 years. Jack Denier, he is transferring from Baden to Harrison. I'm assuming that's because it's closer to his house than Baden. I don't know the facts or anything, but I saw just out like hours ago, was it? Yeah. Um Hours ago. Um Hours ago that he was leaving and going to Harrison. I mean, I know Baden's been through this a bunch of times, but what, like, what really caught my eye was ever since I was with Baden, like being involved and whatnot, the Aiden Brown move, probably what like sticks out of all of this. Number one, his whole family went to Ross and they all got transferred to Baden, which I think that was a good move, but bad move for Ross because their levy was failing and they were cutting people and whatnot in all sports, and their levy continues to fail. So that's very unfortunate for that's very unfortunate for Ross's part. And yeah, so um I want to say to Jack Denier, good luck. I know I commented, but good luck at Harrison. I love that stadium, but ours is better. So, I love Harrison Stadium, like the big video board. It's nice. I've been there for my first year actually. Um, went there um to for a scrimmage and it's nice. Um, you can get lost easily. It's a place to get lost in, but and not much parking either. So, yeah. So, um, let's see here. What other news did I see? There was a bunch, and we'll probably split it up for tomorrow's live stream because I don't want to have you guys get too overwhelmed with all the NFL news at once. So, we've been on here for almost 30 minutes now. So, um, and if you're watching right now, don't forget to, um, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, please, and share as well. So, Um, trying to find some news. Cornerback competition opens door for Isaiah Johnson for the Miami Dolphins. Let's see here. Cincinnati Bengals offensive lineman Amarius Mims expected to take next step in 2025. Tyler Steen set to seize Eagles right guard job. And then last thing is Chargers offensive blunder comes back to haunt during mini camp. So, um, let's talk about weather. Weather. Let's see here. Let's talk about local news, shall we? Maybe. Yeah. There's protests around the Cincinnati area for no kings, I guess it's. Um, Fan first attitude, Savannah Bananas brings unique baseball spectacle to Cincinnati. And I will post this on my Twitter page as well. There it goes. Alright. There's nothing really to talk about, guys, local wise, that I can say on can't can say on here. Uh-oh. Okay, bad news for Ohio. Bucky's project forcing I-70 ramp to temporarily close. Dayton, Ohio, an interstate ramp in Huber Heights is set to temporarily close. The Ohio Department of Transportation announced the westbound exit ramp from I-70 to State Route 235 will close on June 16th, which is tomorrow, according to ODOT drivers. Will notice the closure will last through June 17th. During the closure, construction crews will be on the ramp working to prepare it for the future Bucky's location, which remains under construction. WTNDTN.com last heard from the convenience store chain in March. At that time, the company is anticipating a spring 2026 opening. And MJ is going to try his best to go there. Not when it first opens, but go there to visit. Okay, it says walls installed at Huber Heights Bucky's site. So walls have been installed. We've been waiting years for this, Ohio. Quite a few years. Now we just need to get an In-N-Out in Ohio to stay. In-N-Out Burger. Does everybody agree with that? Does everybody agree with that? Yeah, sometimes it cuts in and out. I don't know why, but the volume cuts in and out, and I don't know why. So, let's see here. Um, don't forget, while you're waiting, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. And it's been past 30 minutes, so we will go to commercial break, and we will be back after commercial break. Stay tuned.
On your feet, Ram Nation. For your Bravo Medicine Marching Rams. Welcome back to the halftime entertainment. Marching Rams, we appreciate it. I see you, my man, on the foot. One man on the foot keeps you going out there. Give it up for him. One more time for our Marching Rams, everyone. One more time for our Marching Rams.
Oh my god. Hello everybody, we are back. We are back from commercial break. We'll be on here for at least 10 to 20 more minutes. MJ tries to make it the live streams an hour. Aw. Oh yeah, I remember him. Sorry guys, I was looking at pictures. Hey, they're at the new stadium. Um, so, what do you guys want to talk about? By the way, if you haven't seen my Twitter post, um, I posted, like I said yesterday, I was gonna post about a poll on what you think MJ should do on the sidelines besides Waterboy for football. So, so a couple things are the RAMS flags, dancing on the sidelines, and there was something else. I think. Maybe not. But those are the two main things that I know that's on there. So, yeah, those are the two main things that are on there. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties again. Um Hopefully it's just a bug. Okay, we're back. I don't know why it's flashing yellow, but we're gonna continue, I guess, because it's back to normal. So, okay, so um let's see here. What to talk about? Trey Hendrickson and Bengals finally have a positive update in contract saga. Steelers rookie odds ranked from locks to long shots. The Raiders position group feeling Pete Carroll's impact the most. Former Bengals coach already on the hot seat elsewhere in the NFL. Let me see. You're probably asking who. Zach Taylor and Brian Callahan. I hope they don't get rid of Zach Taylor. I know they're gonna get rid of him. I have a feeling, but I just think that's a bad move right there. There it is. Darn. It is true. Shoot. So what did you guys think of the Savannah Bananas? I thought that was pretty cool. A different experience, let's put it that way. Huh? What? Oh my god, I might be starting this week. Oh my god. So I won't get a break. Hold on, we'll be right back because I have to look at something. We'll be right back, okay? Sit tight.
Jackson Neeson's kick is good.
Okay, we're back. We had some news that affected MJ a little bit. That changes my whole schedule. What do they mean by playoffs? Because they don't have that. Anyways, so we hit an hour, I believe. So over an hour actually. We are gonna go. It's late. It's after midnight, so I should be going to bed by now. But thank you guys for watching this live stream. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, please. And we shall see you guys in the next video or live stream. Thanks. Bye-bye, guys.
Living life. Living life. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.